Welcome back in, friends, to Fierce XP. We continue our journey through the Wargame campaigns, and we find ourselves starting Bear versus Dragon. Let's see what this one's got in store for us. As the war between China and Vietnam escalates to a new level, the USSR starts massing troops at the Chinese border, with the obvious intent to stab China in the back. Can China really wait to be crushed by the hammer and sickle, or should the Dragon fight the Bear while the Bear's preparations are still incomplete? And so in this one, we'll be fighting as China and our close ally, North Korea, trying to stem the tide of the USSR, looking to seize on an opportunity where China looks to be preoccupied with Vietnam. We're going to jump into the opening cutscene here, but one quick note for you guys is I'm playing in ultra wide, so it's going to just look like normal sort of widescreen to you with bars on top and bottom, but it's just while we're in the menu here and for the cutscene that you'll also have bars on the sides. It'll open up as we get into the campaign menu and battles and all of that. But let's watch the opening scene.
November 3rd, 1978. Vietnam and the USSR signed a mutual defense treaty aimed at containing China's influence. December 25th, 1978. 2 months later, with Soviet support, Vietnam launches a full-scale invasion of Cambodia, China's ally. January 1st, 1979. Deng Xiaoping meets Jimmy Carter, seeking American support against Vietnam. February 15th, 1979. China terminates its 30-year-old Treaty of Friendship, Alliance, and Mutual Assistance with the USSR. February 17th, 1979. China invades Vietnam and warns the USSR not to interfere. February 1979. Nonetheless, the USSR sends warships and naval troops to Vietnamese waters and calls in mechanized troops to the Sino-Soviet border. Late February 1979. With its offensive bogged down in Vietnam, China realizes it can't afford to let the USSR get the upper hand and stab it in the back. March 2nd, 1979. Taking advantage of the absence of a main naval squadron and the incomplete buildup of Soviet forces, the PLA launches a surprise attack. Their objective: seizing and destroying the main Soviet supply base at Vladivostok.
Comrade Major, our informers are adamant the USSR is planning to attack us in a few weeks. The Politburo has therefore decided to launch a surprise offensive and capture Soviet strategic ports. You will thus attack the Soviet units as soon as possible, and you will capture Vladivostok before the enemy can react. This will enable our North Korean allies to lend us a hand. Then you will continue eastwards to secure Kavalerovo without using Vladivostok, without losing. The whole operation will have to be carried out in less than 18 days. I strongly advise you capture the nearest enemy airfields, land your aircraft there, and neutralize the enemy's air superiority. Major Zhao Yan, would you care to add anything to this? Thank you, General. Major, I want to remind you that the spearhead of your offensive is an armored regiment that will have to be reorganized after a long trip. You will thus have to make the decision to attack immediately with your infantry battalions, or to attack the next day with the support of your tanks. This is an important decision. Take time to make it properly. We get to see the map for the first time here. China, of course, on our left here, and then North Korea with their launch off point, where it looks like we'll get some naval units, maybe some Marine regiments, as well as some ship support. But Naval Sector Bravo in front of Vladivostok already occupied by a pretty significant flotilla with a couple sovereign minis in there. Now this is the starting group that was just talked about, where we could attack with just some Yebiai. By the way, guys, all of the names of all the places and the units and all of that are going to be outright butchered, and there's no way around it. So we'll just power through it and whatever, make do. So these guys, militia, awful. But the ZBD is a fairly capable transport with 3 front armor. It's pretty good. And here's the tank unit that was talked about, the ZTZ 59s. Not a very good tank, a 25-point tank with only a 10 AP gun. It would help, of course, but it's not much to start with, and then a small recon company. So let's see what kind of units are available to us to start deploying. We've got first naval. There's a Chinese group with some Ludas and Moskets. Mosket. North Korea. Also some good sort of assault ships. Now for land, lots of options available. The Long Wang attack. Oh my goodness. And the People's Army Reserve. I assume, okay, so deploy out of Bali, and same with that. And then the North Koreans, we've got a Marine regiment that can come out of Chongjin. Our first objective, of course, taking Vladivostok, and that'll really help to start boosting up our political points that we're earning, letting us get more troops on the field. Now, Air Force, let's have a quick look. The J711s, just an air superiority, but that's a bit generous to say. The Q-51A cluster bomber, really good little plane, actually. Affordable, deadly towards tanks, of course. Only 10 ECM. And then the J5. Pretty easy to take out. Like, it's not going to be able to hold its own very well, but no, napalm bombs can be useful, to be sure. So what are we facing off against? We've got BRDM-2s with the Malyutka, 15 AP with 40% accuracy. There's quite a few of them, 18. That is not something I would look forward to. And then the BTR-60s with a pretty good autocannon, that KPVT, Mortar Strelky. I mean, they do outrank our infantry, to be sure. It's really just our transports that could maybe hold their own. They certainly have better armor, and they've got a better ATGM than even the Malyutkas, also with an autocannon, able to go toe-to-toe with the BDRMs. I think really you keep the infantry even inside of these guys as you fight, rather than quickly get them out. This is your main fighting force if we go in. We've got no supply, just some mortars. I think we've got to do it. We've got to try to seize on this. If we bring in ground units, they have to deploy in Bali, and they're not going to get there in time. Air recon could not. They only start with 2 initiative. Never mind. So how about Air Force? We are not facing any air as we get in here. However, the napalm could be just what the doctor ordered. And I kind of like to read these just to get some more context about the groups. Ground attack squadron equipped with napalm bombs. These are old planes, and they are slow and vulnerable. However, you'll find them useful to dislodge enemy infantry troops and blind enemy vehicles with a flame screen. That's exactly right. And I mean, they're so affordable. It is just what we need for this first encounter. So let's do it. We do get to bring in some recon. That's counts for something. We've got no cohesion, so no income. We, of course, do bring in the tanks. It's just a matter of, do we initiate? And the answer is going to be yes. Now, this naval side, we also are going to get political points for capturing Bravo. And this is going to be a tough fight. The Nanushkas are tough, and then most of all the Sovereign Minis. I do want to certainly think about the naval forces. The Ludas and Moskets versus the Nation, Shanghai, and Changju. So 5250 is that missile range. The Changju, I don't think even do much even for morale, versus the Ludas, slightly longer range, just barely, and the Muskets, not a lot of range, but they can overwhelm enemies. That's what we've already got here as Ludas and Muskets, so I'm kind of tempted to bring in the North Korean one. Let's get a little variety in there. Plus they've got the, well, more Munas. 6 of them, wow. So, and they both cost 10. Let's get it in here. They both ready to move? Yes. So we're going to initiate, get ready in Bravo. Now I think this, the A5, is an anti-ship jet. So that's welcome to see. And then I think as well, we will embark with a Marine regiment in preparation for our attack on Vladivostok. Major, I must remind you that the Marines from glorious Korea can move like ships when at sea and like ground troops when on land. This should enable you to set an attack strategy and take Vladivostok in a pincer movement. From land, of course, and from the sea there. Understood. Okay, out of initiative for this turn, which is fine. We've got to fight that naval battle anyway, and we can't initiate it, which is fine. We'll wait for them to do so. Okay, we're going to jump into Kratsovka. And it's going to be mostly the A5, so we're way overwhelmed in terms of attack value. We only need 500 points to be defeated versus their 664. And it's really just going to be BTR 60s against our ZBD 86s. It's kind of the name of the game. Now, we can maybe shift the battle with a little bit of mortar support and the J5s, of course. We've only got the one deployment zone, and we have 0 income. So we're going to have to set out from here. I think we take this bridge and get to this intersection and choose, I guess, probably Delta, where we can block this road and maybe sneak a CV in there. We're going to have to start with 2 CVs. Well, so the other strategy is, screw it. We're not going to capture anything. We just need 660 points, which is probably a better strategy. So let's jump into the map here. Okay. Infantry CV, it's our only option, so that's fine. We're going to take a few of those. We know they're going to be important, and we have no income, I'll remind you. I think an infantry recon, it's pretty cheap, the Lee Ren. Not counting on them for fighting ability, but we're just going to get them down to the town over here. We'll kind of get them in groups of 2, maybe just get one on the backside here to keep things under control. And then mortars are going to be important. However, we also don't have any supply. We've got to keep that in mind. I'm thinking we want all of the planes. I mean, we don't even have a lot to spend on anyway, so let's just do that. Well, let's just keep bringing them out. Sounds good. All right. Let's make sure we get our mortars on shortcuts, and we go. 1, 2, get him deployed. It can come over here, but the recon I just want in that building. The rest of these, can all get moving. That was a bad move right there. What did I just tell him to come back? All right. Okay, I want to make sure that our recon lives. He'll get targeted first, of course. And I think we're going to preemptively just get ready to hit a few of the key entry points for the enemy. Okay, here they come. Okay, let's split them up a little bit. Should take some huge morale penalties there. Give us a bit of an edge. We're just going to keep the infantry inside. Let's move these ones up. Ooh, that's bad. Okay. That is really badly played. Wow, that's really unfortunate, but it's okay. These CBDs are doing an excellent job, really outclassing the enemy. Okay, these infantry survived, that's solid. And these ones are so beat up, they're going to basically just hold it down over here. We can't even bring in any more. Let's get this split. And whichever one is busted, he can come back. Let's go feel it out. We might even... We want the spawn-in point for our jets, but we might even think about... Oh, we only have one CV. We can't even bring out another one if we wanted to. Wow. Okay, let's bring over 2 of them to that area, and then the other 2 are going to come up here. Now, these 2 are fresh. They can make their way up. And what should we bomb? We should bomb something. Just gonna kind of scatter it around and see if we can shake them up a little bit. As well get them reloading. Not sure how many of the BTRs that we killed already. That might have been the majority of them. Let's see if this shakes up the CV. Yeah, something happened. Don't know if it'll be enough to kill them, but we got some vehicles coming in. Ooh. I think we're okay. Let's bring up the rest of these now. Okay, let's keep pushing to the back with those guys, and they can come around to Donyen. Let's bring up our recon. We'll get him up on the hill. Ooh, this might be some actual resistance. We've got more bombs. Ooh. Not good. Okay, let's start slowing them down. I think we got some pretty good spots to slow them, to damage them, get some morale killers on there. We brought up more. Oh, here we go. What's coming up here? Ouch, that's gonna maybe hurt. How well are we gonna fare here? Ooh. Didn't take a single loss? I think it's because we kind of ambushed them. Nice. Let's keep moving in there. Oh, we got him. Total victory. Only took 30 points of losses. I am really impressed with the ZBD-86s. Just significantly better than those BTR-60s. I think the 3 front armor also playing a big role. And we take our first location. Now, deploying things back in Bali is unfortunate. It takes them a while to get to the front line. Whereas once we get Vladivostok, I believe we can deploy from there. And getting the airfield will also go a long way, not just for political points, but also for the airfield. So I'm just thinking about what to do next. We can't R&R, we can't refit, anything like that. We could bring in at least the recon choppers. Reconnaissance helicopter squadron, fast, discreet, but very fragile. This squadron will enable you to rapidly know your enemy's position, even on mountainous ground, like in that last map. But I think we should just get them into play. They're gonna play an important role throughout this campaign, so we'll get them moving, and they'll get all of their initiative back next turn, be able to get into combat. And we'll have to wait for Bravo to kick things off and to see what happens on land, of what kind of moves they make. Let's end turn. Okay, they didn't initiate battle at Bravo, so we're ready to do so this turn. Bring back in our anti-ship planes, and our Marine Regiment is also ready to land. However, we've got to clear the way first, so this is going to become a really important engagement. And on land here, we're going to have to pick our move where, like they indicated, we may do a pincer movement into Vladivostok to ensure a victory. Just have a quick look at the unit makeup of what we can expect there. Got some really heavy anti-air with a buck and a bunch of Biryusas, and then a lot of artillery with the peons and the podnos, but not too many infantry. I mean, these are shock infantry as well as ATGMs, but not too bad. If our tanks were allowed to engage, they would be able to handle everything that's here. The BMP ones are a big problem, actually. That's the most challenging part of this entire combat, probably. But before we get there, we've got to do the naval combat. And I have not fought a naval battle in years, like 3-4 years, probably at least, last time I had played this game. So let's see what this is like, how it goes. The Sovereign Minis, of course, highest priority. They will probably camp them, well, one in Vladivostok for sure. Not sure about the other. And it's the Nanushkas that will fly in, like, come in quick to engage us. And then they've got MiG-29s, really dangerous, and certainly outclassing our A5s. Just checking, we got 0 ECM, a terrible Sidewinder, whereas they have 40 ECM with excellent Sidewinders. So it's really our ships that have the best chance of defending against that, and it would be the Shanghai is, other than the main battleships, are good at defending themselves. But still only 2,800 range and 2,400 there. So the Shanghai can hit up to 2,800, and it's much smaller, lighter, faster. So that would probably be the way to go. We need 1,700 points. I think we've got to take out both Sovereign Minis, basically. We both have the same income. At least we do have some income. And let's see if we can get this done. I'm a little nervous about this, but I'm sure we can get it. Well, at the very least, we do have the numbers here. But I think the first move is we're going to have to survive the first offensive, and I think it'll mostly come from Vladivostok. And we're going to have to address that before we take on the Sovereign Minis. So, Cheese Whiz, the CIWS medium versus the Luda has also got medium. About cost-wise, the Nasian is a little bit cheaper, but a lot more range on the Luda. They've got 6 missiles versus only 2. So, I think the Luda will be our main pushing force. We'll have a little bit of Shanghai kind of in the wings, and other than, like, outside of also the MiG-29 defense, we can also push in and try to get close to maybe any of the enemy boats. Just hit up their morale really badly, kind of swarm them. Same with the Moskets, so deadly. It is a way to overwhelm their ships for sure. So we're going to have to be careful in the rear here that we are protected, mostly from enemy air, I guess. The ships, I hope we're okay, because we're going to launch our own little offensive here and see how it goes. And now for the remainder, I guess we'll get some jets in. We probably want, like, all of them. Let's get rid of 1 Luda and 1 Shanghai, and we can get a couple more of the jets. It'll be one of the most effective ways to drop their ships. So, as much as I'd also like to have the artillery ships, I just don't think we're going to have that luxury. So, let's... What kind of range is that? 1,300, and this Sovereign Mini. Let's get a jet out. Okay, what kind of range does it have? 9,400. Is it moving up? I don't know if it's going to attack us or not. We can use these islands, okay, there is 2 of them, to partly, like, break up visibility. Okay, here comes the Nanushkas. We'll deal with them first. You want them to all attack at once. Make sure you can overwhelm the enemy. We're going to hit that back one. And we're going to move in to engage. That was a little premature. Let's just hit this first one. Yeah, he's down. That was bad. Come on. Nice. Well, it's a start at least. I don't know if we want this fight. No, I don't think so. There's too many Nanushkas and the Sovereign Mini. I'm hoping the Sovereign Mini is going around over there, but I think he's coming in. Maybe the Mosket. Yeah, maybe we push. There's the MiGs. Come on. No. They did not really take any damage. I'm willing to sacrifice the Moskets just to waste some of their ammo. Let's get 1 or 2 Nasian in just for some versatility. We got one of their ships, but I do feel like we're going to get overwhelmed here. So we'll start pulling these back. Maybe we should get a Muna in, but first another nation. Oh, they actually have a little bit of CIWS. Good fire on that, along with... I think these will die, probably, from the Sovereign Mini, but we're gonna hit it anyway. Don't mind losing the musket. It's fine. We would rather not lose our jets. But we might. Come on. He's panicked. He's almost dead. Okay, once the nations are in... Wow, that's a really long spawn-in time. Are we going to be able to defend against these? Yeah, I think so. That's good. I do feel like we're weak right now. Didn't we get a second nation? I guess not. Oh boy. It's gonna hurt. Okay, we're lucky. Just let them use up their missiles here and hopefully survive it. Okay. He's dead. That's fine. And let's get this nation up to help. Just for a bit of defense. Interesting, Nanushka pretty close. And let's try and respond as best we can. Our jets. Okay, that loot is gone. See if we can hit this Nanushka. And he can stop so that we can spawn in more. Okay, this is pretty scrappy so far, but it's been good. It's a fun time. Even if we can just ding him a little bit, I'll be happy. No, nothing. Okay, let's keep getting in. Well, actually, the nation don't have as many missiles. And we're going to be... Now it's just the Sovereign Mini, I guess. Unless we just start spotting everything. I'm tempted to rush in with the Shanghai. Let's do it. Try to give ourselves a bit of breathing room. And these guys are ready to hit. Oh no. Oh, nation down. We take out one at least. I mean, we do have at least the Luda coming in. Ooh, this is bad, guys. Because we are not going to be able to take out this Sovereign Mini. Maybe we get more jets. We've only got... Well, we got 3 more. That might be one of our only paths to take him out. See if we can even just get a little bit of stun damage. We need a little bit more jet support before we could try an attempt on him. Really badly, of course, outmatched, but I'm just trying to give him a little bit of morale penalty. The wait to spawn in one more jet. Let's have the Luda maybe save his missiles. It's not good enough right now. Okay, it's time to go. I mean, we're not going to be able to kill it right here, but... Let's get some hits. Hey, that was pretty solid, actually. Now, we still can't... We're still overmatched. We should probably try to take out the Nanushka. Let's have him stop so the Luna can move up. Keep the Muna out of range. At least the Silver Mini has panicked and beat up pretty badly. We probably have better turrets than Nushka. Oh, radar operator killed. That's great. Might even be able to hit him with this one jet. Ooh, MiG-29. Okay, that was a really good hit, but we... Did our... Oh, the jets took out our Luda. Okay. We can bring in at least another Najin, but this guy is gonna die. He could blow up on our ship. Oh, that was close. Okay. Let's bring him back a little bit. Would love to capture that Muna, but I don't think we've got that luxury. We've just got to get this guy pulled back a little bit. We got a fresh one coming in. And get ready for our next jet attack. We might be able to overwhelm the Sovereign Mini. Ooh, wow, is that ever effective, those turrets? And we've got no answer for the MiG-29s. They're just picking off our ships pretty badly. Let's see if we can spawn anything in. Yeah, let's do it. Gotta get them. We're gonna bring them in from the side. There's a chance that we'd pick off MiG-29. Really need this to connect. Come on, guys. And I don't know if we're going to be able to take out the second one. We need a lot more income for that. We have not been trading well. But first, this. Come on, push. Yes. Okay, we lost one of them. It's okay. Oh, this is... Is he toast? How good is this cheese whiz? Not good. Okay, stop. And let's get in a Luda, please. Luna is going to be dead. I mean, at least he's wasting his bullets, but that's not good. Come on. Oh, man. This is it, guys. Raw gameplay. And I am not doing reattempts or anything funny with these. It is just straight up. But we can still do this. We got 10 minutes. I think that, you know, our main battleships can outgun their Nanushkas. Just not the Sovereign Mini, but at least we got that one taken care of. And I don't necessarily want to push here. But we're going to have to, right? This is probably the more dangerous one. Let's get firing. And as soon as... There we go, like that, and then we'll stop. Oh no, MiG-29s. No! Okay. I mean, at least that's pretty big right there. But wow, is this rough. The MiG-29s are way too much for us. I think I'd rather have... Are we out of Ludas? Okay, we've got 5 health. He's got 2. Oh, man. We might not be able to win it this particular run. It might take us 2 turns. That's okay. No good. Okay, get up there on turrets. Nice and close. And I also want some Shanghais up further. We need to be able to start catching out those MiG-29s before they come in and just keep picking us off. This has not been good. Okay, there we go. Just get in there. More monkeying around with that. Okay, now we've got to be a little bit patient, guys, unfortunately. And I don't think we're going to be able to repair. That's kind of out of the question. And we're out of Ludas. So Mosket is going to be one of our best tools, as well as, of course, the jets, if we have a chance of taking out this Silver Mini. So we have to invest almost everything into that in our last few minutes here. But before that, we want these Shanghais to just do something. The MiG-29s would be a lot of value to knock out of the sky, too. Okay, let's get our last jet. We know we're going to want that. And then I think we're going to probably push with Moskets. Most affordable. I mean, we could also cheese them with artillery, but I don't know if we're going to be able to get enough of them in time. Probably should have done that type of thing earlier on, but, you know, we were fighting for our lives. Okay, let's see if we can get one strike. We need to start wearing them down a little bit. Probably, I hope not, but we're probably going to lose one or two of them here. Because I wouldn't be surprised if there's still a Nanushka or two back there. I wonder if the MiG-29s will come out and snipe these guys too. I'll wait till I can get two Shongjus, and then we'll maybe get firing on him. Come on, guys. It's a beautiful squadron you're in. May your missiles be blessed. Oh, why aren't you shooting him? Oh, we're all gonna die. I think that was bad. No! Lost one. And we only got one hit. Okay, and there's two Nanushkas right next to him. Alright. Time to cheese, I guess. We have no other path to legitimacy here. To actually defeating him. So the jets just cannot penetrate, especially with the Nanushka help there. I think that's going to be a really bad sort of range of attack, but I mean, and it is what it is. We're kind of stuck. Let's see if we can bait out a MiG-29. Come on, take him out. Come on. Really? Did we get one at least? I think so. Come on. Really? So bad. He's still flying around just taunting us. He's not even taking any morale hits. I mean, at least he'll be out of commission for a little bit, but that wasn't good. The Shanghais are so bad, I didn't know. Okay. Moskets, time to go. Take out that Nanushka. It's the very least we can do in the last 2 minutes. Oh, actually, these A5s can maybe do it. Oh, there's a third one. Hang on. I don't think we want to even flirt with that Sovereign Mini. Can't believe we lost every single Luda, too. Oh, we should get that Muna. Oh, yeah. Might have time. Come on, where's the Nanushka? There it is, and we're dead. Ooh, nice. Just squeaked it out. Okay, let's get this. Do we have any ammo left? Oh, yeah, there's lots. Hit them up. I want more Shanghais. And at least in the very last second here, maybe we take out a jet. It's not really much of a saving grace to capture a Muna. It's something, but I mean, we could kill it. That would give us plus 120. Shanghai couldn't kill it anyway. Come on. You got it. We not capture it? Alright, well, we'll kill it if we have to. Oh, no, we got it. Never mind. Don't kill it now. Surprise the Sovereign Mini. I guess he can't see it. I don't think we've even got time to try to rush and hit the Sovereign Mini with our muskets. 17 seconds. Well, that was punishing, guys, but, I mean, we didn't suffer a total defeat, and we did take out a Sovereign Mini and a lot of Nanushkas. Can't say I'm super pleased with it, though. It was a draw. 1,200 to 1,800. We took way more losses. They've got 2 Nanushkas left and a Sovereign Mini. The MiG-29s were devastating. They just, I mean, look at the kills for them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, I guess 1 or 2 of them were jets, but they were just brutal. We lost all 4 of our Ludas. I mean, we should be able to obviously get it done in 1 more turn. We've got a lot more value left, but that was tough. Okay. Well, we still have an opportunity here of what we would like to do. We've got full health points and all of that. I'm actually thinking Dongying. Now, what have we got? Some beat up infantry from the last battle. Malyutka is also beat up from the last battle. These old tanks, which we do outclass even with our ZTZ 59s. The SU-122s, a little bit scary. Excellent against infantry, like very, very good. But tanks should be able to take them. And then a bunch of infantry with BTR 80s. Oof. Now, what do they got for jets? This is a cluster bomber, so that's our anti against our tanks. And then a really solid air superiority jet. And we don't have any anti-air, like literally none. It would be only some jets that would come in to support. So this is a bit scary to undertake. We'd actually have a better chance in Vladivostok, even without the Marines landing. However, if we go to Vladivostok with them, then we have... we're going to have a hard time getting all the way back up north with all of our units. This is a bit of a tough call. We'll be able to deploy from here and here, but without having air support, we're just going to get picked off so badly up here. Okay, Vladivostok it is. We need the political points. You know, I wonder if that would have changed the naval outlook. Like if we would have started with Vladivostok, I guess only if we won that battle. And we're gonna wait, I think, because we want our tanks. So no need to be hasty with that. Let's bring in our recon for sure. And bring in the napalm, of course, for sure as well. These guys, this unit does have some ships. Just some light ones. So it could support this naval battle, but I was hoping to wait so that we could just immediately embark. But I think we're going to wait. We're going to end turn. They took back Kravitsoka, so there's no retreat. If we lose, it's a total defeat for any of those units. And let's get Naval Sector Bravo done. I would love to refit. That's a way for us to get that Sovereign Mini taken out, but the points are pretty precious right now. Can we get this done? How would we do it? We could Chongju the crap out of them. I mean, I don't know if they're going to rush us with those Nanushkas. It's kind of just the MiG-29s that are scary. But otherwise, just the nations that we would have to go in and like the jets are almost not even a factor. It's going to be good old fashioned cannons and overwhelming them with artillery, which I think we can do. And we're still going to hold off with the Marines because we want them to hit Vladivostok on land. Let's get in and let's get it done. And I'm not bringing in reinforcements. Like, we could have brought in more ships there. We've got to be able to get this done. And the MiG-29s are going to wreck us, but it is what it is. We need 858. We've got still have 4 income. Okay, get ready for the rain. And we're gonna just have a bunch of these, as well, as many as we can. Is there, yeah, one more, as not just bait, but like even if we can kind of stun a MiG-29 coming overhead. And then we definitely want one more CV that can be kind of bait up there for anything that wants to come and hit it. And then after that, we're going to be just spawning in as many nations as we can. Let's get these all packed around the Muna. We're also going to need to go spot the Sovereign Mini somehow. So that's going to be, how are we doing that? It's going to be with one of the jets is going to be the best way. So we'll just grab one to begin with. And let's go. These guys are all on one. Oh, we see them anyway. Let's start raining down. See if we can do any damage. Get the other Shanghai out right away if we can. For glorious China. Pew. It's probably not even going to put a tiniest little ding into this Sovereign Mini. But we must try. Brought the jet back out just so that we can spot it. I suppose if we get closer, we might be able to get like corrected shot. We should probably try it. Oh yeah, he's getting hit a little bit. Not very much. But I'm gonna bring one up just to see. Get him out. Would love to have corrected shot. Now, if he starts firing on this, it is so toast. The Nanushkas are probably around it too. So where is corrected shot? Okay. Is it already? Oh, like, it's the same size for corrected shot or not, so let's just keep going. Okay, there it is. Another volley. Can we do more than 3 damage, please? Okay. There's one. Nice. So, this is somewhat effective, and panicking them before we move in with whatever we can muster is the way to go. So we're going to have to wait for one more volley, maybe, and then go in to finish. And if he's panicked, maybe we can get our termites off. Actually, that was a much better volley right there. Okay, good. Get back on there, boys. Do another one. Now, we got to remember, there's also Nanushkas there. But we're going to have 5 nations here shortly. Do the Chongju... What do they have? Not much. I don't think they can really even shoot at ships. We can definitely finish them off, though. And as soon as this next Najin comes in, we're going to start getting in position. We're going to just try to survive the volleys that they send. And as soon as ours goes out, they'll be panicked, and we rush them. It's going to have to be enough. I'm saving all the anti-ship missiles so that we can time it and fire them off altogether. Okay, away we go. And the MiG-29s are going to be a-coming. Okay, the Sovereign Mini's firing. What's he got? We should... Can the Shanghai? No, they can't? Oh, he's dead. Oh my goodness, he's dead. Okay, pull him back. Come on, guys. Anyone? Alright. Guess not. That volley needs to come through soon. Man, it feels like they've got zero cheese whiz. That was lucky. Is it coming? Fight! Shoot for glorious China! Okay. We've got to wait just a little bit longer until all the morale is down. Oh, come on, guys. Oh, it's gonna blow up. It's gonna blow up. Oh, we got it. Nice. Okay, he is panicked. Turn off weapons. And then we turn on. And let's go. Make sure they're all good to go. Yes. You're all going for the Sovereign Mini. How fast do they recover? Okay, Shanghai's, you're going too. The Anushkas are panicked as well, but we don't have much time. Oh, it's not going to be enough. You had to all fire together. Okay. I don't know about this. We can't even spawn anything in. Oh man, should we keep one back maybe? Oh my goodness, we're dead. Are we all gonna die? Okay, we've got to be able to pull one back to spawn new things in. We need some kind of error. Let's spread them out. Oh, he's dead. Okay, so we lose here if this kills us. Okay. Oh man, we got the Chungjoes. So the artillery might be able to finish them. We got greedy. We tried to do it the old-fashioned way. Get out of there. Run. Yeah, it's okay. You did your duty. It was much appreciated. Just, you know, grab the lifeboats. I see a life preserver there. You guys, you'll be fine. Don't worry about it. And look, you did good work. He's dying. I don't necessarily want to readjust them. Where did they go? We're gonna have to see with our jet once we get back here. Maybe I want to stop them. Because this is our only way of finishing it. And it's possible we probably can. I'm gonna stop him. I hope I don't regret that. Okay, oh, good thing we did. We would have definitely missed. Does it go faster this time? Oh yeah, okay. They were reloading, so it's much better. Yeah. Oh, we're in super fast. Okay. Come on, guys. Need to see a big explosion here. Might have time for one more salvo anyway, maybe? It feels bad to win this way if we do end up, but we did everything we could. I mean, it just got beat up. Those nations are no match. At least the way that we were playing with them. I think the A5s are really the best answer, but we got thinned out so badly there too. Okay, that did not do it. It's our final hope. Maybe if we moved up, I think they would have a tighter shooting radius, but I feel like we just don't even have time. We can also do a desperate last attack with jets. And, well, actually, let's do it now. We're going to just come all the way around from the backside, hopefully not fly over any Nanushkas. Haven't seen any MiG-29s. Because I'm pretty sure if we kill this Sovereign Mini, it's done. Like, the points don't matter, because it's the last CV. I think so. Come on, guys. It's all up to you. I believe in you. Oh, is it actually North Korean? I don't know. Okay, I'm willing to sacrifice all of you as long as you get... Oh no, we're gonna run out of gas! Oh, it's gonna be close. Keep going. You got it. No. Oh, maybe. Did we get them all off? No. Oh, and they all got injured, so that's out of the question. And I don't even know if these guys are gonna fire. Oh my goodness, we might not get it done this round. Oh no, it's because I loaded them like to a different area, so we might. It's gonna come right down to the wire. Come on, guys. I believe in you. He's only got 2 HP. Are they all smoking? Why are they almost all dead? Are they gonna start blowing up? Okay, you know what? This is so sketchy, we gotta get spread out. Oh, no, it's too late. It is what it is. Are they gonna blow up? I can't believe they've been shooting at each other or something. There's a lot of flames going off in their little boats. Okay, come on. There's got to be a couple good missiles in here. Yeah, we got them. Yeah, get out of here, Far East Naval Flotilla, giving me nightmares and blocking our way. Okay, comrade. As David against Goliath, with our weak forces, you have succeeded in sinking the Russian Navy's only 2 Sovereign-class destroyers. The way to Vladivostok is open to you. Yeah, came at the cost of many lives. But it was worth it. Okay, Marines. Disembark. And what's that going to look like? So we came in from 2 different angles. So we've got Naval Sector Bravo, as well as Kravtsovka. Now, I hope we still have this, because that's where we came in from, but now it's been captured by the enemy. So I'm a little bit worried that we only get Naval Sector Bravo. Okay, let's see. No, we still get credit for it. Looks like. I hope so. But we're going to have to fight that one in the next episode. Finally make our beach landing, up our income, and get a foothold into the USSR. Appreciate you guys joining in. It's been a pleasure. We'll see you in the next one. Take care.